believe me, it's not just masks or bags or belts that you can use this with. So you have a product line, you have masks, you're ready to go out into the world and market them. So the question becomes, okay, what do I do next? What's the next step? My suggestion to you would be to go to either Indiegogo, to go to Kickstarter, and to list your product there to the world. And when I say list your product, I basically mean that, I'm assuming you already have a product. So in our case, we had a product line. Check out the video on this, on the masks that we developed. So as you see in this particular video, we've gone out, we have worked with our tailors, we've come up with the fabrics we're going to use. We've already made up our mind that we have something that we think is kind of important. This is in February, people don't think masks are important, Corona is all over the place. And we went out, I had literally a camera. You can go out, you can actually use your phone to shoot a very simple video. There are enough free editing tools. If you do not have access to, with every video that you use, I think by now you know lighting is important. You may not have this fantastic light that we have with me here, but you can use another phone. As you can see, it lights up my face, and have someone take another picture with a camera. You don't have access to a strong editing background, but what people care about is not how fantastic your product looks, it's how functional your product is to their daily lifestyle. Like in my case, I have a simple 3-ply mask, I'm putting it on. It's on for only a short time to attempt to change up, the idea that, we want to be safe. So I think we really hit a nerve with a product that people cared about. But my angle wasn't the mask itself. It was the fact that, as you can see in this particular slideshow, we had gorgeous looking masks. People do not want to go out there and wear surgical masks, right? I mean, they do, but they don't. That's why there's a bit of a stigma when it comes to wearing masks. In our case, we really hit on something that was important to a lot of people, which is the healthcare, but at the same time, people want to infuse, color and warmth in their daily interactions. So in our case, we went out to Indiegogo. That's one of those websites that you can use for your products. You can also use Kickstarter for your products. Most independent sellers go to Etsy to attempt to list their products, which is a fantastic thing. But there's a slight problem with this. What happens tomorrow when you get an order for 1,000 pieces? Of course, like something with masks, people need these products now. We are talking about putting yourself in a situation where if you're doing a mask, if you're doing, let's say, a pouch, if you're doing all these things, you can control the quality, the stock of the raw materials that you have in the back end. You are sure, you should not wait for your next paycheck to buy these raw materials. That's what we are here for. This is what we are here to help you out with. We're here to tell you, look, you have this fantastic idea, you want to do hand sanitizers, right? Well, have a drum of it and already ready so that tomorrow if someone says, I want to order 1,000 pieces and I need them in less than a week, you do not have to deal with a chargeback or negative review on any of the sites. So some of the markets that you can use, Kickstarter is a good one, Indiegogo is a good one, GoFundMe, particularly for personal issues, is a good one. But our focus is on marketplaces that you can use that they support creators out there online. So before you list on Etsy, Amazon, eBay, and other marketplaces, I believe you should go out and see if people are interested in your product first. You want to put yourself, like, I'm assuming, let's say you're in America, you've gotten a $1,200 stimulus check, right? So you have this check and you're supposed to survive on it for 7 months. I did the same. I looked at it and said, this is not going to work for me. So I need to do something. I need to take what I have. I need to go out and put it out there gauge the reception of my product, see what different options that are there, see what different labor is available for me, and then I'll put myself in my number one angel investor. So that's what I'm here for you. I'm hoping that you can use the information that we have and go out and, believe me, it's not just masks or bags or belts that you can use this with. You can go out and make toys. You can make a special toy. You can go out and use it to fund your film, because let's say you have an idea for what you're doing. For, let's say you want to make a film about 2020, and say I'm going to go out, I'm going to give hoodies, I'm going to give jackets. I have a particular jacket in question that I can put, and it's an election year. I want to make jerseys about Trump, about Kamala Harris, about Michelle Obama. I have this idea, but I don't have the money to go out and buy 1,000 items and attempt to sell them. So we are here for that small guy, that small independent seller that wants tomorrow to go out and make an extra $100, $200, $300 from some sales that they'll do online. As we continue, I think we'll hopefully feature more campaigns, but right now I think we have quite a good background in the things that work for these various marketplaces. So again, to recap, for the marketplace section, you're looking at marketplaces like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, Etsy, Amazon, eBay, and these are the tier 1 marketplaces where I think you can GoFundMe for personal issues. I believe that you really should give them a go. And most of these marketplaces, they feature, they try, particularly now with the whole COVID issue, they're really working aggressively towards helping small business out. So they will have small campaigns for small businesses. So they'll say, look, come in and put up a campaign and we will feature you on our site. We'll go out and market, because they also market themselves, where you can sell 100 items or 20 items or 30 items. And we'll make sure that we feature this as much as possible on our other marketing campaigns out there, and you're going to get more conversions. So if you go to Kickstarter.com, you'll see like they have they also feature projects on Black Lives Matter. Like I happen to be lucky enough to get featured on a campaign because I'm like, this is a Black Lives Matter moment. I just happen to have a product line that not only matters to Black lives, but is something that matters to the general public. That's why I think we got quite a fantastic reception on the product line that we had, and a lot of backers were willing to come out and really support what we were doing. We did not wait for one thing to work out for us, right? So we went out and we attempted to use newsletters to see what if there was any interest in what we were doing. Thank you. My name is Nick, and looking forward to seeing you in the next section.